Hi, this is David Little. I'm here with Allison Boyer, who, when she was in the seventh grade at the age of 12, started a fund under North Valley Community Foundation called Purses for Primates that has raised about $28,000 to help orangutans in the wild. She's now pursuing her full-time career in life and closing the fund, but has done miraculous things for orangutans in the wild. So Allie, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. I want to talk to you about the beginning. How did you develop an interest in orangutans, and why did you approach North Valley Community Foundation?
Well, it really started back when I was in about the second grade. I started reading this book called Coco's Kitten. It's this gorilla that knows sign language. It was a true story. Coco is no longer with us, but she was such an intelligent, amazing animal that really inspired me to research all I could about the great apes. And my mom helped me kind of come up with different ways that I could raise awareness for my classmates, to talk about rainforest destruction and overusing resources, to try to help to not use to not overuse resources to help animals. And so that kind of kickstarted a passion for apes and animals in general. And in middle school, I wanted a way that was more concrete to raise money for this issue that I really cared about. So we came up with the idea for Purses for Primates, and eventually found our way to North Valley to help us manage funds and do things more officially once it got bigger.
That's great. And it was more than just purses, right? At some point, other people would give you donations for other things besides purses.
Yeah, when we were first starting out, our good family friend donated a bunch of antiques that he had collected throughout his life, along with a really cool old truck. We called it Antiques for Apes. It was like a little offshoot of Purses for Primates. So we sold those at yard sales and donated the money to orangutan rescue centers.
Nice. And so of the many donations that you got to your funds over the years, do any stand out?
Yeah, we had one from a zoo in Illinois sent us like 5 giant refrigerator boxes in the mail, just full of purses. I think that was about halfway through the Purses for Primates career. And the opportunity with Nickelodeon was amazing. In my senior year of high school, they did a mini documentary about my work. And in the episode, they donated $10,000 to us, which was incredible to be able to give that to Orangutan Outreach.
Nice, nice. What became of the donations? How was the money spent eventually?
So it all goes towards the Orangutan Rescue Centers in Malaysia. We donate through Orangutan Outreach. They're a nonprofit that works with these rescue centers to help them financially and promote awareness around the world to get support. These rescue centers take in orphaned orangutans that have been displaced due to the production of palm oil plantations. Companies destroy the orangutan's natural habitat, leaving many of them without a home. They're nomadic creatures that need vast land to survive in, and with their dwindling forests, their population is just decreasing steadily. Without proper help from their mothers, they don't really know how to live in the wild on their own. If we just took a baby orangutan that was taken from its mom and released it into the woods, it really wouldn't survive. There's a lot that it needs to learn, like what's poisonous, how to build a nest, what to eat, what not to eat. So these rescue centers really teach them how to be an orangutan, how to climb a tree, everything that they would need to know and what their mom would have taught them if they were with their mom. And then as soon as they're old enough, usually around the age of 7 to 9 is when they would leave their mom in the wild naturally. We release them to protected forests that will not be torn down, so that they can be free and live their life as orangutans in the wild.
Great. Lastly, I want you to think back to 2010, 11 years of great work. One thing we try to say at North Valley Community Foundation is if you have an idea to do something good in the world, we're a good place to come. Was North Valley Community Foundation the right place to go for you, and how did it help?
It definitely was. It meant a lot to me that I could come to them with my idea as a passionate kid. I was 13 or 12 when I came in to establish my fund with North Valley, and I felt like they really listened to my passion and what I wanted to accomplish, even though I was young, which was a battle for me for my whole career of this, trying to be taken seriously since I was a young activist. um, and it really helped solidify things once it started to grow. We started off just doing yard sale level sales, and that was manageable with my mom and I. But as soon as it got to a larger level, we needed help facilitating it to make sure everything ran smoothly. And it definitely helped with that.
Good. I have one other question. How do you envision yourself being involved with ape research going forward in your life?
I would love to continue to do public speaking. I've gone to many elementary schools around Butte County area to talk about rainforest destruction and animals in general. I love meeting kids that have a big love for animals and helping them figure out a way to help them. So,
Great. Thank you,
mhm.
Allie, thank you for your 11 years of fantastic work. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much.
Of course.